Hey vinyl community, it's Michael. Welcome back to Near Wild Heaven. Today's video is going to be more vinyl finds. This is stuff that I ordered online and it just came in like the past week. And there's also a few things that I picked up at local record stores that I haven't shown you yet. So first up, we got Iron Maiden, the first album. Um, I was like, I didn't get into hard rock or heavy metal too much when it was all first coming out. Um, I did recently, I started getting into it. I've got like Van Halen and a few other things. I mean, I always liked 70s hard rock, but the stuff that came out in the 80s, like Def Leppard, Van Halen, and all that stuff, I just never got into it when it was first out. So I've been starting to get into a lot of it recently, and this one I just picked up this past week. Steve Carlson showed this a few weeks ago. He got some Iron Maiden albums from Aaron Mutha Alomar from the lottery he was in, and he showed this album, and he said it was really good. So I figured, well, if it's good enough for Steve, it'll be good enough for me. And it is. I like it a lot. It's really good. It's kind of a almost punk feel to it. Um, I've only played this like once so far, and I really like what I heard, especially songs like Remember Tomorrow, Strange World, and Charlotte the Harlot. All pretty good stuff. But yeah, I just recently started getting into this. Maybe I'll pick up a few more of their albums, but really good stuff from Iron Maiden. This is their first album from 1980. And up next is another one. I just got this one today. I haven't even listened to it yet. This is REM Accelerate. This was just released today. I pre-ordered this on Amazon, and it just came today. But yeah, really good. This is their album from 2008. It's more of sounds more like their earlier stuff. I think they were trying to go back to their earlier sound with this album. But yeah, this is a great album. There's lots of good stuff on here. I mean, I can listen to this album all the way through. It's just every song on it is really good. It's Living Well is the Best Revenge, Man-Sized Wreath, Supernatural, Super Serious, Hollow Man, Houston, Accelerate, Until the Day is Done, Mr. Richards, Sing for the Submarine, Horse to Water, and I'm Gonna DJ. But really good stuff from REM. This was their second to last album from 2008. They recorded this right after they were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. But yeah, really good stuff from REM. Accelerate. And another one I pre-ordered that just came today. This is Thunder and Roses, King of the Black Sunrise. This is really good. This is from, originally it came out in, I think, 1970. I don't think it doesn't say on here, but yeah, it comes with, this is another one. I haven't got a chance to listen to this yet, but it comes with this insert of info on the band. Um, I don't think it says anything on here about the year. Uh, oh, okay. Originally released in 1969. So yeah, but this is really good. It's 70s hard rock, well, late 60s hard rock, similar to, I don't know, Led Zeppelin, and it mentioned on there was hype sticker on the cover, and it mentioned like some of the inspiration for this band was like Jimi Hendrix, Led Zeppelin, Deep Purple, but there's a song on here called White Lace and Strange that was covered by Nirvana. But yeah, really good. I've listened to this online. I didn't get to listen to it on record yet, but I've listened to this online. It's a great album, really good hard rock with really good lead guitar to it. So check it out if you don't know about it. Thunder and Roses, King of the Black Sunrise. And up next, this is Red Flag. Arrow is the name of the band, or name of the album. This is another one. Like I said, I just got most of these, came in the mail today, and I haven't gotten a chance to listen to any of them. But this one, Cosmic Brian showed this last week, I think, and I listened to it online, and I really like this a lot. It sounds like it's like stoner rock, similar maybe to like Uncle Acid and the Deadbeats, or Sleep maybe. I'm not sure about that one, but yeah, really good. Red Fang. They got some crazy videos out too. If you ever want to check these guys out, look for their videos on YouTube. They're really good. They've got a lot of humor in them. But really good stuff from Red Fang. The album titled Arrow. And up next, this is The Velvet Underground, A Symphony of Sound. This is actually this is a soundtrack to a film that Andy Warhol did this film of the Velvet Underground jamming in the factory, and this is just a soundtrack to the film. The film is on YouTube if you want to check it out. It's called A Symphony of Sound, and like I said, this is just a soundtrack to it. There's no none of their songs, their usual songs are on here. It's all just an instrumental jam on both sides. And in the film, they're playing and they get pretty loud, and the cops come in and turn down their amps. So like the first half of this is like really hard and loud, and then the second half they kind of mellow out a little bit. They had to turn it down because the cops came in and threatened to shut them down, I guess. But yeah, really interesting. It's not like superior sound or anything, but it is listenable, and I think it's worth having. It's if you like Velvet Underground, if you're a diehard Velvets fan like I am, you might want to check this one out. But pretty good. I enjoyed it a lot. Velvet Underground, A Symphony of Sound. Up next, this is the Gun Club, live at the Hacienda 83. This one sounds really good. They've been putting these out almost every record store day, and a lot of these sound like shit. But this one sounds great. I made the mistake of buying the one live at the Hacienda 84, and that one was terrible. But a few weeks ago, or a month ago or so, I saw Lionel Richie show this, and he was saying this one is really good. So on his advice, I picked this up, and it's a great album. Probably the best live Gun Club album out there. So if you're interested in Gun Club, check this one out. It's really good. Gun Club live at the Hacienda in 1983. And up next, this is Alice Cooper, Raise Your Fist and Yell. This is another one that I kind of didn't pay too much attention to when it first came out in the 80s. This came out in 1987. I don't know, I was like kind of wary of Alice Cooper's solo stuff. I mean, I liked Welcome to My Nightmare, but after that, I didn't care much for his solo stuff. But so like this one just passed me by because I wasn't paying attention. But a few weeks ago, I saw Aaron Muda Alamar. He did a Tipsy Tuesday, and he was playing this in the background, and it blew me away. I didn't expect it to be that good. So I went online and I found a copy of it for $13, and it's pretty good. The cover's kind of messed up, but the record's in really good shape and it plays really good. But yeah, this is a great album. Great guitar work from Kane Roberts, who was Alice's guitarist at the time. But really good stuff. If you don't know about this one, check it out. Alice Cooper, Raise Your Fist and Yell from 1987. And up next, this is Rory Gallagher, The Story So Far. This is like a compilation of some of his earlier cuts. This is another guitarist that I recently started getting into. I mean, I've heard of Rory Gallagher for years. I knew he was in a band called Taste, and I even bought their first album, but the copy I bought had a skip in it, and I took it back. It was a used copy, but I took it back, and I haven't been able to find another one, but I picked this one up instead. Really good stuff. Rory Gallagher is like very underrated guitarist from the 60s and 70s. I believe he's Irish. But yeah, he does some great stuff here. Cradle Rock, Walk on Hot Coals, Who's That Coming, Too Much Alcohol, Bullfrog Blues. All of it's really good. If you like really good lead guitar or any, good guitar work, this is a good album to check out. Rory Gallagher, The Story So Far. This came out in 1973. Or, no, 1974. Yeah, 1974, Rory Gallagher, The Story So Far. And up next, this is another comp I found. This is called Vile Vinyl, Volume 1. Rare, Wild, Primitive, Mid-60s Garage. Yeah, it's got the usual kind of stuff that you'll find on these. There's the Nightcrawlers with a song called Let's Move. The Lincolns, We Got Some. The Lincolns again with Popcat. The Dirty Shames. The Jolly Green Giants. The Triumph. The Panics. The Shy Guys. The Nomads. The Bells. The Wild Maniacs. The Cult. And the Carpetbaggers. But all really good 60s garage. Kind of freak beat US style. Really good stuff. If you want to check this one out, it's Vile Vinyl, Volume 1. This is on, what is this record label? Oh, High Noon Records. Yeah, and this came out in 1985. So yeah, Vile Vinyl, Volume 1. There you go. Really good stuff. Garage rock. And up next, this is 10 Years After with Shh. But yeah, pretty good British blues. Blues rock, really good stuff. This is British pressing. This came out in 1969 originally, but really good stuff. If you like Alvin Lee's guitar work, it's really good on here. They do Bad Scene, Two-Time Mama, Stoned Woman, Good Morning Little Schoolgirl. If you should love me, I don't know that you don't know my name. I woke up this morning, and the Stomp. But yeah, really good stuff from 10 years after. I've been trying to get everything they have. I got most of their albums. This is one that I haven't seen anywhere. I finally came across a decent copy of it. But really good stuff from 10 years after. Shh. And up next, this is The Ventures, Underground Fire. This is instrumental guitars. They do covers of like current songs, and in this case, I guess they're all underground songs, like Born to Be Wild, Sunshine of Your Love. They do The Weight, Light My Fire, Down on Me, and Fire, the Jimi Hendrix song. And there's other songs on here I don't recognize. I think they might be originals, but they're Underground Fire, Embers in E minor, Sea of Grass, Higher Than Thou, Up, Up and Down, Country Funk, and The Canned Heat. But yeah, really good stuff from The Ventures, all instrumental cover versions of current hits of the 60s. Really good stuff from The Ventures. And just a few more here up next. This is Kid Congo and the Pink Monkey Birds. This is Kid Congo from the Cramps and the Gun Club. He had his own band for a while. And the name Pink Monkey Birds came from a David Bowie song. One of the songs off of Ziggy Stardust. He mentions that. He says that in the chorus of one of the songs. But anyway, really good stuff. Kind of punky. There's shades of the Gun Club and the Cramps in here, but he kind of makes it his own. But pretty good. I enjoyed this album. If you like Kid Congo Powers, if you like the Cramps and the Gun Club, you might want to check this one out. It's pretty good. Some of the songs have like a Latin rhythm to them, which gives it a pretty cool sound. But yeah, Kid Congo and the Pink Monkey Birds. And the title of the album is Gorilla Rose. Really good stuff. This came out in 2011, and it's on In the Red label. So there you go, Kid Congo and the Pink Monkey Birds. And up next, this is Lloyd Cole and the Commotions. Mainstream is the name of the album. This is their second album. Their first album was called Rattlesnakes. This came out in 1987. So yeah, it's good, I want to say similar in style to, maybe the Smiths a little bit, but not a whole lot. That's the only one I can think of right now that kind of reminds me of this. But, yeah, it's pretty good. Do songs like Mainstream, Jennifer, She Said, Mr. Malcontent, Sean Penn Blues, Big Snake, Hey Rusty, These Days. Pretty good stuff from Lloyd Cole and the Commotions. their second album. This one's on Capitol Records. But really good stuff from Lloyd Cole and the Commotions. Mainstream. And the last one here, this is the Hello People. This is their first album from, I believe, 1968. It doesn't really say, but I think it's 1968. But kind of mellow psych. There's flute and acoustic guitar and keyboards, stuff like that. But yeah, it's pretty good. Kind of maybe a psych pop sound to it, but really good. I don't know if there's a lot of people out there that are familiar with this band, but they had another album out too called Fusion that had a song on it called Anthem that was pretty good. But this one's pretty good too. Like I said, kind of mellow pop psych, but really good. Nice, something nice to listen to. A change of pace from when I'm listening to hard rock or something. Put this on for a nice change of pace. But yeah, the Hello People, their first album. So there you go for this week. I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks to everybody who's subscribed in the last week or so. And I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you're enjoying your last weekend of the summer. And everybody take care, and we'll see you later.